Hello everyone, this is Felicity from City Brows Aesthetics Beauty. Today we'll be going through the process of lip blushing, and this is a semi-permanent procedure. It's supposed to lighten your lip, give you that color, and you don't need lipsticks much, so you just have that natural look. So today, okay, before that, please do like, share, subscribe to our channel. We'll be grateful if you do that. So with this, we started with lining the lip, giving the outline, because we need to have a guide, just like the white marker said, we need to have a guide to walk on our lips so we don't go over or outside the border of the lip. So right now we're still outlining. I remember we covered her lip, so no pigment goes in. So to avoid any pigment, all the pigments are natural pigments. We use a permablend line of pigments, and they are great pigments. So we are done lining the bottom, and we line the top, and we are trying to check our lines before we continue shading. So just join us. So here we started shading the bottom lip. And remember, we numbed the top lip, because we are not yet working on it, so it has to be numbed before we come back to it. So it will take us maybe 30 to 45 minutes to be done shading with the bottom lip, because it's a very gradual process. We are not rushing this process. We have to always stretch at every point in time. Once you stretch, you get that look that you've always been looking at. Now you have the skin tighter, and once it's tight, you get the pigment in seamlessly, so you don't have to go over and over again. So you can see us shading the bottom lip top to down, doing some pendulum movements, getting in those tiny bits of needles. We use R1 in this procedure. Yes, we use R1 0.3 mm. And we used our lovely machine from I can't see the name now. So we used this pigment, and the pigment that was used here is we used Passion Red, and we used Bazooka, and I think Orange Crush a little bit, just to lighten up the lip. So see, we are almost done shading, and we are trying to check our shaded parts. Gradually, as we work, we check. Now you can see the part that hasn't been touched on, and you can see the part that was touched on. So we just have to get everything to look alike in the same saturation. And yeah, voila, we are done with the down, and we covered it with the numb. Now we are in the top part of the lip. So right now you can see us holding this lip like to get it thin enough, to get it flat enough to be able to shade. Now this shading is not painful, because remember that lips has been numbed, so the client can't feel anything that is going on there. So we try getting the lip as flat as possible to be able to get all the pigments in, and so when it heals beautifully. And remember, this lip was exfoliated, so it has no dry flakes around it, to enable us work very well and seamlessly. So that is the pigment going in, and we're just waiting to see the outcome. So we'll move over to the other part of the lip. So here is a little bit much better to stretch than the other part of the lip. So that part we have to hold it very tight. So see us shading. I hope you're enjoying the view. Please, if you've not liked and subscribed, please do share your videos. Follow us on Instagram. We're there at City Brows Aesthetics, and we are located in Nigeria, Port Harcourt, number 44 Razi. So you can always contact us for any of our services and our trainings too. So we're always available for you. So here we are done shading with the bottom and the top, the first part. So now we are just going in to fill up the parts that were not properly shaded after the first one. We just went one passing on this lip, remember. So what we are just doing is just to, check some parts that were not covered very well with pigment and just fill them in. And that is exactly what we are doing. That is it. So once we are done with this, we are good to go. This lip is looking luscious, ruby red, as per client's request. So we can do any color can be customized according to your needs. This was her choice because when it heals, it's going to heal a lot lighter, looking more like the pinkish pouts. So you can see her before, you can see how lightened the lips are, how beautiful they look now. So remember, this color is going to still heal lighter. Yes, it's going to still lose color, like let me say 40%, sometimes 30, sometimes 50. It will tone down automatically and it's going to look more natural as expected. So this is it. We're just using our lip aftercare on it. So we use the lip aftercare to just get the lips moisturized. She'll be doing this for at least 7 days because when it's healing, it's going to be dry, it's going to be flaky. So she has to keep putting the moisturizer, the lip balm, just to keep her lips moisturized. Yeah, voila, my client is happy. She was happy when she got her lips done. And this is a close view. Up close view, you can see those tiny bits of pigments just deposited and looking beautiful. I can't wait for these lips to heal. I really can't. So this is my client's lip. Remember what we used in blocking and lace is still there, so we'll take it out soon enough. And that's it. This lips is looking beautiful. Tell me in the comment, will you be able to do this? Like, do you have any concerns why you won't be doing having your lip blushed? This is what most people do now, and you don't know. So right here we're in Port Harcourt, so please come visit us, and we travel too.